I'm joined by Robbie Blake after watching the Rocks lose 2-0 in the FA Cup to Hampton and Richmond. Robbie, fighting performance again, but in the end, we didn't create enough, did we?
I think we created enough, Pete, to be honest. At 1-0, I thought we created a couple of good few chances, to be honest, but we're just not strong enough. We're just too powder puff up front. We're just too weak all over. Like, we keep speaking about one long ball conceding from, and the ball's on their left-hand side. Joe Roberts must be tucked round in a position to defend that ball, and if he's tucked round in the right position and he's communicating, he just heads that ball away. And they're the little things that we're getting punished for all the time, and you will, because you'll get punished for the basics of football, and we don't do the basics well enough. That's the bottom line. And they play it higher than us, but I think, there was nothing between the two teams, and if we'd have had a bit more development up front, we might have actually won the tie for me.
Yeah, well, I'll say it was a slow first 10 minutes. It took us 10 minutes.
It's always slow, Pete. It's always slow.
Yeah, to get out of first gear.
It must be me and Jamie's team talk before the game. It's always slow, isn't it?
But afterwards, it's just like what you said, Hampton and Richmond are a league above. But we were a match for them. We did create some stuff, but we just couldn't create them, so we go from scoring 3 on...
I don't care what people say, it's my opinion. I'm going to say that I thought we were the better team today.
Yeah.
That's me being truthful. I think we were the better team, but we haven't done enough. When in the crux of it, in the final third, when we got to get it, we haven't done enough, and that has to be better.
Yeah, well, we saw Luke Robinson on loan from Worthing on the left. Good to bring in numbers. Is there possibly anyone else that we are bringing in? Because we saw another injury to Joe Roberts today. Craig Robson with a tight hamstring, done fantastic, even with his injury. Skip's out, Jake's out. Any incomings?
We have to assess, because I think Joe's was contact. So we're hopeful that might settle down within, 24 hours, 40 hours. So we'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, we'll have to assess it and see where we are regarding players coming in and stuff like that. But it's something we need to look at.
Where do you think, although we only lost 2-0, we did create the chances, but where do you think we lost it today, Robbie?
With our start, conceding straight away. Pattern tells you that every time we score and we go ahead, we win. Every time we concede, we don't win first. So we're just giving really, really easy, silly goals away, and we have to stop doing it, because you can't keep winning games or getting through games if you don't. It's as simple as that. Yeah,
well, unfortunately, we're not going anywhere any further in the FA Cup. We've got the league on Wednesday against Kingstonian. Do you think possibly Craig will be fully fit for that game, because he's very important to have at the back, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I thought he was outstanding today, certainly because he played. But we'll see what. We always conscious of making assessments. Now we got to let the dust settle and see what the injuries are like. So we'll know more, obviously, whether it's Monday probably, and then we'll go from there.
I know you might not know because it's only been a few days, but is there any update on the injuries to Skip and Jake?
No, not fully. I think obviously when I spoke to you, we expected Skip to be 3-4 weeks. I don't think that's changed from when we spoke. We need to find out with Jake what the situation is, and hopefully we can find out soon. And that's it, really. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, going on to the fans, there was a very good support today.
Brilliant.
Over 500. I thought they were getting behind the team.
Yeah, just disappointed with the result. We threatened to do it. We threatened to bring the public in, and when I say let them down, I think letting down's a bit harsh, because the lads tried tonight, but we're just lacking that killer instinct, that little punch. It's like even we don't do the basics well, like communicating, time, man on turn. Just the basics of football we don't do very well, and we got to do it. I know we got a young team, but Danny Howick's young and he knows it. So why don't the others? Yeah. So it's just the basics that we need to do better with.
Is there going to be any training sessions before Wednesday?
We can't because numbers are down with injuries. It's Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, I think. So there's a lot of games coming up. So we'll just readdress and see where we go.
Cheers, Robbie. Thank you, mate.